Here we are with this. This is how I got it. This was wired onto there too, but I did check. Key is, it's good enough connection for that. Whether it goes all the way down, I don't know. But the issue to begin with is not the key or the cylinder. The cylinder is good. So if I try to put this here, all right, this here is going to the cylinder, to the key. All right, try to do this one-handed. I don't think I can. I have my own meter on there. Okay, I got essentially 4.7. So the problem is not the key or the cylinder. There is another problem with this. This is going to need to be diagnosed. Either the module or the wiring or something else. I don't know what's going on with this. It's got some burnt wire or whatever, but there's nothing I can do here. They don't want me working on it in the lot. The battery was dead. I have a jump box on it right now. So this thing's gonna have to get towed to my location or something like that. Whether or not that's a good connection going further, I don't know. I'm gonna try to connect it up to factory. Just hook that back to where it's supposed to be, put it back in the original condition, and see what happens. We got ourselves a classic here, 94. Cool. All right. This one is a no crank, no start. Key problem. It was at another shop. Pushing shut. It was at another shop, and they tried to do a bypass on it for the VAT system. I got there, and they actually had this key with wires taped on it. The other key, I wish he would have left that key with me. He did have a better key. When I tested the key at this connection here, they had this key wired in there. I took this out and just free spliced them back together just for like a quick test. It was at a Midas parking lot, and they wouldn't let me work on the car there, so my hands were tied. I really couldn't do anything. But the cylinder, the lock cylinder to there, read the key just fine. This key, however, is there it is, kind of chewed up. So I'm going to retest that and see if this will read it. But the problem is not a bypass. So it's something else. Either powers or grounds are missing, or the module's bad or something like that. If the module's bad, I'm going to have to see about, turn that light on. I'm going to see about, they got some wiring stuff going on here. Yeah. I'm going to be checking all that out. I guess he was trying to rule out this connector being a problem. I don't know what that is. But if the module's bad, then I'm going to have to try to see if I can figure out a way to actually bypass the module completely. I think I can do that with the starter inhibit relay. But that's where we're at with this. Nice classic Cadillac. Right off the bat, the battery's only at 5.8 volts. So I'm going to plug it in, get some charge going on it, at least eliminate that as a variable. I have to charge that battery up. Probably help better if I was reading it right side up. So let me see. So it was like 8.5. Yeah. Either way, battery's pretty much toast. So give it some volts and then we'll try it again. I have the ground going directly to the battery ground. And let me see if I should get something here. I got 12.6 at that, so I know my connection's good. Now, on one of these, this thing's got crappy glare. Maybe it'll work better without this. I don't know. I might have to use the different meter, but on one side, I should have 5 volts. And the other side should be a ground. And let me show this here. One side there, one side there. I got nothing on either. So I'm going to disconnect this. And just redo my test. On one side, I should have 5 volts. Alright, so I'm hooked up to that. I do not have 5 volts there. And this other one here does not have 5 volts. So I have to go on the other side, see if I have 5 volts. I guess they're spliced in on this friggin' thing here. Let's see if there's 5 volts on that. There's no 5 volts on that. I don't trust this, but I'm just, low-hanging fruit here. It's already here. It's kind of hooked up. And this one I don't have 5 volts on that either. So as of now, I gotta clean all that up, that wiring mess. But as of now, I have no 5 volts, which is supposed to have 5 volts going to that. 5 volts going into the cylinder, right? And then it goes through the resistor, and that resistor will go back. And yeah, it's not working out here. So I'm going to check and see where the fuses are for this, just to rule that out. Check powers and grounds, find the module. If it's too hard to get to, I'm going to try to find the starter inhibit relay and see if I can jump that, at least get it to start, and take it from there. I got ohms on here. Just a quick test here to check that battery with that pellet that looks kind of crappy. And the key is good. So let's see if I can show this again. One here, one there. Alright, I'm hooked up there. And I got 4.7. That's the same as the other key, which is a key 11, I believe it is, according to the chart. So that confirms that neither key was actually bad, and neither both keys worked in that cylinder. So now on to the next. Okay, so here's where we are with this thing. My identifix is incorrect. Okay, I was looking for the module, right? And there's the PCM, it says the module's right there. It is not. I had to Google it, right? And it says it's in the trunk. Everything is leading towards the trunk. This problem didn't start until after he had his trunk opened up for him. He had locked his keys in the trunk or something. Well, I took apart that looking for the module, didn't find it, right? So I come back here and I shit you not. All right, I look under here. What do I find? Okay, you see that right there? That is the PASS-Key module, and it's not even hooked up. All right, so I'm willing to bet. If I hook this up, this car is going to start. So that's now hooked up. I have no idea how it got unhooked. I have no clue how coming back here and getting his key, his locked key in the trunk. Has anything to do with that, but I temporarily twisted them together. Okay, so we got to find the key. Here's the key. All right, and let's see. Okay, it doesn't say that the trunk is wrong, or I mean, I'm sorry. It doesn't say that to take the key out. Son of a bitch. She runs. That's what it was. I'm calling it a night. And tomorrow, I'm going to put everything back together and fix up those wires. That's it for now.